Big stories, big pressure, big nights at Anfield. This is Anfield Central, your home for the latest Liverpool news, transfers and sharp analysis. No noise, just what matters to real Reds. So if you love Liverpool, hit subscribe and stay ahead of every story. Let's get into it. Liverpool latest. Cut-price transfer eyed as Mohamed Salah increasingly likely to leave. Mohamed Salah's future has once again become the dominant talking point at Liverpool as the season enters its decisive final months, with major decisions expected at Anfield this summer regardless of how the campaign finishes. Liverpool remain in contention for both the FA Cup and the Champions League places, but qualification for Europe's elite competition is set to go down to the wire, with Chelsea, Manchester United and Aston Villa all battling alongside Arne Slot's side. Despite spending close to £450 million across recent transfer windows, Liverpool's rebuild is far from complete and further changes are expected, particularly in wide attacking areas where reinforcements are already being discussed internally. That uncertainty naturally brings attention back to Mohamed Salah, whose situation continues to generate intense speculation despite signing fresh terms last year. Earlier in the season, tensions appeared to peak when Salah publicly voiced frustration after being left out of 3 consecutive matches, even claiming he had no relationship with head coach Arne Slot during a difficult period for the club. However, the situation has since stabilised, with the Egyptian restored to a prominent role in the squad and once again contributing during Liverpool's push toward Champions League qualification. Still, according to BBC Sport, a summer exit is now viewed as increasingly likely, potentially bringing an end to one of the most successful eras in Liverpool's modern history. Saudi Pro League clubs remain long-term admirers of Salah and are expected to renew their pursuit, while Major League Soccer has also emerged as a possible destination should the forward decide to leave European football. Any move will ultimately depend on financial negotiations, as Salah remains Liverpool's highest-paid player and would require an extraordinary offer before agreeing to walk away from Anfield. From Liverpool's perspective, this upcoming window may represent the final realistic opportunity to secure a transfer fee rather than risk losing a club legend later in his contract cycle. With squad evolution already underway under Arne Slot, the coming months could therefore mark a defining transition period and potentially the closing chapter of Mohamed Salah's historic Liverpool journey.
Difficult Jeremy Jacquet decision threatens start of Liverpool career. Liverpool's newly signed defender Jeremy Jacquet is already facing a major decision that could impact the very beginning of his Anfield career, just weeks after completing his big money move. The Reds secured the 20-year-old centre-back during the January transfer window, with sporting director Richard Hughes moving quickly to beat strong competition, including interest from Chelsea, to land one of Europe's most highly rated defensive prospects. Liverpool agreed a deal worth up to £62 million for Jacquet, but as part of the transfer, the youngster remained on loan at his boyhood club Rennes until the end of the season to help them push for European qualification. However, those plans suffered a serious setback in early February when Jacquet dislocated his shoulder, an injury that has kept him out of Rennes' recent matchday squads. Rennes manager Franck Hayes admitted uncertainty over the defender's recovery timeline, confirming that Jacquet is currently undergoing rehabilitation and individual gym work while medical staff assess the next steps. The biggest concern now surrounds the possibility of surgery, a procedure that would almost certainly rule Jacquet out for the remainder of the Ligue 1 campaign. Reports in France suggest this shoulder issue has troubled him before, meaning surgery could permanently solve the problem but comes with significant short-term consequences. If Jacquet chooses to delay the operation in order to return quickly and help Rennes achieve their European ambitions, he risks recurring injury problems that could disrupt his preparation for life at Liverpool. On the other hand, undergoing surgery immediately would likely end his season but improve his chances of arriving fully fit for Liverpool's pre-season preparations under Arne Slot. That leaves the young defender caught between loyalty to his boyhood club and the need to protect his long-term future ahead of one of the biggest moves of his career. Liverpool are understood to be hopeful of integrating Jacquet during pre-season, meaning the decision taken in the coming weeks could play a crucial role in determining how quickly he adapts to Premier League football. For now, all eyes remain on Jacquet's recovery, with a difficult medical choice potentially shaping the first chapter of his Liverpool journey before it has even begun.
Inter Milan prepare second attempt to sign Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones's future at Liverpool is once again under the spotlight, with Serie A giants Inter Milan reportedly preparing a fresh move for the academy graduate ahead of the summer transfer window. The midfielder has been part of Liverpool's senior setup for years, rising through the academy to make over 200 appearances, and remains the only locally developed player currently in Arne Slot's first-team squad. Despite making 17 starts across all competitions this season, Jones has not established himself as an untouchable figure under Slot, with competition for midfield places limiting his consistent game time in recent weeks. Inter Milan previously explored a deal during the January transfer window, but negotiations failed to progress far enough for a transfer to materialise. However, reports from Italy now suggest the Nerazzurri are ready to return in the summer, as strengthening midfield options has become a priority following their disappointing Champions League campaign. Inter are believed to view Jones as a technically versatile option capable of fitting multiple tactical roles, and they could attempt to secure him on a reduced fee, despite his Liverpool contract running until 2027. Interest is not limited to Italy either, with Premier League sides Newcastle United, Aston Villa and Tottenham Hotspur all said to be monitoring the situation closely. From Liverpool's perspective, allowing Jones to leave would raise significant questions, especially given his versatility and ability to cover multiple positions, including right back when required. As one of the few players who fully understands the club's identity and expectations, selling a homegrown talent primarily for financial reasons could send the wrong message during an important squad rebuild phase. With uncertainty already surrounding the futures of several senior defenders, losing an experienced squad member like Jones may weaken depth at a crucial moment. Ultimately, Jones's long-term future may depend on how much trust and playing time he receives next season, as Liverpool prepare for another major summer of transition. For now, the decision remains open, but interest from Europe suggests this could become one of Liverpool's key transfer stories in the months ahead.
Hugo Ekitike admits he is not happy despite convincing Liverpool win over West Ham. But surprisingly, the spotlight after the match fell on Hugo Ekitike, who admitted he still expects much more from himself. The French striker opened the scoring after just 5 minutes, reacting quickest inside the box following a partially cleared corner before firing home from Ryan Gravenberch's clever pass. That early goal immediately set the tempo and gave Arne Slot's side the fast start they had been searching for in recent weeks. Ekitike didn't stop there. Just before half-time, he provided a superb assist for Alexis Mac Allister's volley, helping Liverpool take complete control of the match with a 3-goal advantage heading into the break. He later added another contribution in the second half, setting up Cody Gakpo for Liverpool's 4th goal, meaning the 23-year-old finished the afternoon with 1 goal and 2 assists in a complete attacking performance. Despite now reaching 16 goals in all competitions and moving close to the 20-goal mark in his debut Liverpool season, Ekitike revealed after the game that he remains dissatisfied with his own numbers. Speaking to LFC TV, the striker admitted he believes he should be scoring even more, saying he is focused not only on goals but also on overall contribution to the team. He explained that while helping the team win makes him happy, he knows there were chances in previous matches he could have converted, and insists improvement remains his main objective. Ekitike emphasized that his ambition is to become the best version of himself, promising to work harder in upcoming fixtures to score more goals and stay increasingly involved in Liverpool's attacking play. For Arne Slot, the early breakthrough was especially important after questions surrounding Liverpool's slow starts in recent matches. Scoring inside 5 minutes lifted the team and the Anfield crowd, creating immediate confidence. Even after conceding twice, Liverpool's attacking response impressed the head coach, with the Reds scoring 5 goals in a single game for the first time in a while, a sign of growing attacking fluency under Slot. Another major positive came from set pieces, an area that had troubled Liverpool earlier in the season, when they ranked among the league's weakest sides statistically. Ekitike revealed the improvement was no coincidence, crediting extensive training groundwork and detailed preparation that finally paid off against West Ham, with multiple goals originating from set-piece situations. With confidence rising and attacking chemistry clearly improving, Liverpool now head into the upcoming fixtures with momentum and with a striker who, despite starring performances, still believes his best is yet to come.
Liverpool winger ruled out for the season after devastating injury setback. Liverpool have been dealt a worrying setback at academy level after highly rated youngster Josh Abe confirmed his season is officially over following a serious knee injury suffered on international duty. The 15-year-old winger picked up the problem while representing England under-16s at a tournament in Antalya, Turkey, where the young Lions faced Denmark, Spain and France. Abe had already impressed during the competition, even scoring against Denmark earlier in the week, but disaster struck during the 2-1 defeat to France when he landed awkwardly following a challenge early in the match. Despite initially trying to continue, the Liverpool prospect managed only another 15 minutes before being forced to limp off with what is believed to be a significant issue to his left knee. Over the weekend, Abe confirmed the news himself on Instagram, admitting the injury has brought a premature end to what had been a breakthrough campaign. He described it as a tough moment to accept, but remained positive, saying everything happens for a reason as he now prepares for recovery and rehabilitation. The teenager will return to Liverpool for further medical assessment before beginning a structured rehab program overseen by the club's medical staff. The injury comes at a particularly unfortunate time given Abe's outstanding form for Liverpool's under-18 side this season, where he scored 8 goals in just 10 U18 Premier League North appearances. His rapid rise included a memorable hat-trick against Leeds United and another major milestone, becoming the youngest player ever to represent Liverpool in the UEFA Youth League. Those performances have already attracted strong interest across Europe, with Manchester City and Chelsea monitoring his development closely. Liverpool, however, remain determined to secure his long-term future and have already offered the winger a scholarship as they continue to invest in his development. In another sign of his growing reputation, Abe was invited to train with Arne Slot's first team squad last month, a rare opportunity for a player of his age. While this injury temporarily halts his momentum, Liverpool's focus will now be on ensuring the young winger makes a full recovery, as one of the club's brightest academy prospects looks ahead to next season.
Alexis Mac Allister details Liverpool change and why squad understand each other now. Alexis Mac Allister believes Liverpool are finally finding rhythm at the perfect stage of the season after another dominant Premier League performance at Anfield. The Reds secured a convincing 5-2 victory over West Ham United, making it 3 consecutive league wins and moving within touching distance of the top 3 as momentum continues to build under Arne Slot. It was also a significant attacking statement, marking the first time Liverpool scored 5 goals in a league match since the title-clinching 5-1 win over Tottenham Hotspur last April. Speaking after the match, Mac Allister explained that the squad is now benefiting from time spent together following last summer's major rebuild. He admitted that understanding between players has improved massively in recent months, making performances feel more natural and cohesive on the pitch. According to the Argentine midfielder, this period of the season is when strong teams truly reveal their level, and Liverpool are determined to show exactly what they are capable of. He stressed how crucial Champions League qualification remains for both the club and the players, insisting the squad will do everything possible to close the gap to the teams above them. Individually, Mac Allister is also enjoying a productive spell, scoring in back-to-back Premier League matches after following up his winner against Nottingham Forest with a powerful volley against West Ham. The midfielder admitted he enjoys arriving late into the box and contributing goals, adding that recent strikes have boosted both his confidence and overall impact on the team. However, despite the emphatic scoreline, Mac Allister acknowledged Liverpool are still far from perfect as they approach the decisive phase of the campaign. He pointed out defensive gaps remain an area requiring improvement, but emphasised that securing results is now the priority as the season enters its business end. With Liverpool also progressing to the last 16 of both the Champions League and FA Cup, confidence inside the squad continues to grow, and belief is building that Slot's evolving team is beginning to peak at exactly the right time.